Today I went to McDonald and I invited people to write down their feelings on the note and to share them with my camera.
The first time that I really felt love was going back to about 2000. I ended up somehow homeless in Vancouver, East Side, Main and Hastings. It's ground zero. And this man who was 86 and his daughter who was around 56, somehow through a friend of mine, heard that I was homeless, and they brought me into their house, beautiful house in Vancouver. They didn't know me, and they brought me into their house. I met them. He happened to be from Stratford, Ontario. And I said, home of the Stratford Streak, for all you hockey fans, not Justin Bieber. And so him and I got along really well. And here's the story. I lived with him until he was 90. And we recorded music, and we were played on CFOX and Walk 101, some blues and rhythm and blues. I got a story ain't never been told about young people traveling down old people road. What are we gonna do when the creek runs dry? 1,000 gods can't help if they tried. 1,000 gods can't help. 1,000 gods can't help if they tried. Anyways, we recorded a bunch of stuff. So here's the deal. When he was 90, he was on his deathbed, and I was with him. And We took him to the other side, and it was the most beautiful thing. Here's me. He's consoling me. He was 90 at the time, and it was like a father to me. And it was very, to see somebody die. And I put a camera on, and I don't have the footage, but what happened was the light went white, and then it came down, and then it was very powerful. And I don't believe he died. He's right here with me, because you can't die. It's energy, it's vibrations, it's metamorphosis, right? They can't kick you out of the universe, so he didn't go anywhere. He's right there. His name is Richard Daddy Bab. He was the lead speaker of the rebeat generation. Look for us.
So why did you feel love?
Oh, every day, him and his daughter would say they loved me. It was the craziest thing. Yeah, they'd say, "I love you," and I'd say, "I love you." And something seemed to, it was like melting of your heart. Like he really believed. I've been told I love people, but I never really believed it. Here's two people that didn't even know me, and I was homeless, and they brought me into their house. They trusted me. And how can you argue with that kind of love? You can't. That's real unconditional love, the way we should all love, because we're all in pain, right? And so when you're listening to somebody, listen with compassion and the sense that we have a lot of pain. And thanks for listening to me, people, because you really helped me release a lot of pain, and I'm grateful for everybody who's watching this, okay? You know what happened? I had a little accident. I smashed my head, and this arm was paralyzed. But through thoughts, I imagined my hand rising, and now I can do this. So it's just, if this part of the brain is dying, bring something out over here, right?
I think you meet a lot of people in your life, but there are a lot of people that you don't know they're going to stay for that long, and some they just leave you abruptly, right? So, but some of them, like a few of them, they have an imprint in your mind and in your heart that no one can ever have, and you don't even know till what time in your life you're going to still remember them, even if you cannot contact them, even if you cannot be with them. But for some, you're very lucky that they are going to stay in your life forever and ever. So I think life is all about keeping all of those people who are with you, with yourself, keeping them on your toes, keeping them on your fingertips, and just being with them, understanding them so much that no one ever takes that person away from you. Not even if they want to take themselves away from you on their own, they won't even feel like doing that. So yeah, I think that's the only thing that you can learn in life, because holding on never goes a long way. But people who want to stay with you, they're going to stay with you no matter what, forever.